Alright guys, how's going? It's Yowie Chaser. Alright, this one's gonna get tongues wagging, this one guys. Alright, today I'm gonna share with you how we're gonna find out how Yowies, Bigfoot, Hairy Man, Sasquatch, Yeti, see trail cams. Then we're gonna tell you where they live. And then we're gonna tell you how you film one. Alright? Alright, so how did I get here guys? How did we get to this point? So, for a while now, I've had this secret site. it's a caravan group where people traveling around Australia. Okay, guys. So back in the day, I noticed that this group, I didn't even look at the group. To be quite honest, I noticed that it was going from 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60,000 members. I went, man, this group's pumping. I thought, I need a... So on Facebook groups, you can ask a question, okay, when people join. Alright? So I chucked in a question, have you seen a Yowie? Alright? To my surprise, I got farmers, people traveling around Australia, all sorts of military, people camping, you name it. Everyone that's on that group that's seen a Yowie has told me their story, guys, okay? So that's where a lot of my sightings come from, and hey, where else would you ask people? These are the people that are living out in the bush, guys. They're living with the Yowies, guys. Anyway, so I didn't tell too many people. No one actually knew about this site, okay? Until this guy, he's got a big mouth in the Yowie world in Australia. He's called Mr. Orange. You know, somehow he found out about it. So everyone will know about it now with Mr. Orange knows, okay? Which it's not a bad thing, guys. It doesn't matter. Now we can share stuff through that group, alright? So back in the day, guys, that group had 60,000 members, okay? Today, it's got 243,000 members, guys. Now, if you didn't hear me, I said back then it had 60,000 members. Today, it's got 343,000 members, okay? So guess what that means? That means I have asked 283,000 people, have they seen a Yowie? Do you want me to repeat it? I have asked 283,000 people, have they seen a Yowie? That's a lot of people, guys. That's probably the most anyone's ever been asked, okay? Now they're aware of Yowies, why they're out camping or whatever they're doing, caravanning. They are now aware because the site's got a lot of stuff about Yowies in it at the moment, thanks to Mr. Orange. Alright, so yeah, to my surprise, I was getting all these bloody Yowie sightings, guys. And everyone was saying, oh, he's making it up. How does he get so many sightings? But nobody knew. I just let them all go with their BS. They were calling me charlatans and hoaxes and fraudsters. I was just sitting back, laughing my head off. I thought, if you people only knew the truth. Alright, anyway, who cares about that? Anyway, so from that, guys, I started seeing a pattern of where these Yowies, where they were being seen, okay? So the people would tell me where their sign is. I ask them for the exact location. Straight away, I go to Google, I look it up, see where it is. Started noticing that they're at the top of ridge lines, the bottom of ridge lines, the side of ridge lines, the end of a ridge line, the start of a ridge line, okay? And I went, okay, that's good, we know that. We definitely know now where Yowie sightings happen, they're always on ridge lines. So I put out a video ages ago. Everyone said I was full of it. I was saying how you can cut out 90% of your search. You just look at ridge lines, okay? That was a while ago, okay? From then now, I've gone back and I've checked and checked. And I've gone over all my sightings, thousands of them. I've gone over other people's sightings. I've gone over sightings in America and checked. And they're always in this spot, guys. That's all I can say. Alright, that's all I can say. Alright, so before we move on, This is my Yowie Sighting Australia group. This is my page where there's heaps of sightings, guys. They're just sighting after sighting. If you just want to look at read sightings, this is where they all are. Blah 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 blah. All right. But if you want to go into the group and have a discussion about Yowies, this is the group. There's all sightings through here. People put their sightings. Someone will put a sighting, and then 5 more people add their sighting in the group as they're talking. All right. Now, this is the group, guys. This is my YouTube channel. Same thing, Yowie Sightings Australia. So if you've seen this video and at least you know where it come from. It come from here, guys. Yowie Sightings Australia. Okay. All right. So I'll just go to a map here. This is a map. This is Gold Coast is up here, guys. This is Byron. This is New South Wales. I just use this as an example. So these are all your ridge lines. If you don't know what ridge lines is, just you got all these different settings here in Google. You just go to terrain, look for your ridge lines, and the Yowies are along here, guys. And I'll explain a little bit more a bit further along. All right, trail camps. What I'm going to teach you guys is how Yowies see trail cams, okay? And how to set them up so Yowies and Bigfoot Sasquatch can't see them, okay? It's just a little trick. There's nothing to it, nothing special. There's a reason why they see them, and I'm going to tell you what it is, okay? There's a story going around that they see IR. BS, guys. Absolute BS. Alright. Alright, then we're going to go on to where they live, guys. Like I said, I've told you how I got all those sightings, thousands of sightings, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I got this sighting one night at Springbrook, so it's an area I know well. And I'm just reading what the guy wrote. And then, I don't know, guys, something just clicked in my brain. I went, oh my effing G. I've cracked it, guys. I've cracked it at last. I know now for a fact where these guys live. Okay? And that was the start of it. I did backflips, guys, down the hallway. I'll tell you. And it wasn't a pretty sight. I was that happy, eh? I was like, I know what nobody else knows. Nobody knows. Anyway. Alright, and then the next one will be, how are we going to film them, guys? Alright, this is more involved. This is going to take a bit of work. It's a wait and see game, guys, but you have to be in the right area, guys. Once you're in the right area, you'll be sweet, alright? But you've got to follow the plan, alright? You've got to follow it. It could take hours, it could take days, it could take weeks, it could take months, alright? But if it takes any longer than a year, you're in the wrong spot, okay? Now, it's also dangerous. Okay, I don't know what will happen when you do this, but I ain't going to be responsible for anything that goes bad. Okay, if it goes bad, it's your problem. Alright. Now, I also, moving on again, I also want to thank all the people that have sent in their Yowie sightings and encounters. All the people that have shared them with me. Okay, sometimes we get 5 to 10. We roughly get 5 to 10 every day. Sometimes we'll get 15. And I've heard them all. Well, at least I thought I didn't. Every now and then you just get one that just blows your mind again. Blows your hike and thongs off. It's just incredible. Anyway, so, like I said, I've been doing this for 2 years. It just didn't happen, mate. Overnight. So, yeah, and anyway, I want to thank all those people that have sent in those signs, because without them, we would not have got to this point where we are now. So, I thank you guys so much, alright? And if anyone else wants to send in their signs, let me know. Send them in. Alright, so how are we going to find out the answers to these questions, guys? Alright, it's very simple, alright? But the best part is, right, it does not cost you nothing. That's right, guys, this is free information. You don't have to buy a book. You don't have to buy anything. All you got to do, guys, is subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yowie Sightings Australia YouTube channel, guys. Okay, the one I showed you earlier. All right, I don't even care if you watch the videos. Doesn't worry me. But there's going to be some good videos put up. They're going to be all the sightings. I'm going to start sharing them. Okay, but if you don't want to watch them, you don't want to watch them. I mean, if you don't want to watch them, you don't have to watch them. Okay. And then when we reach a certain amount of subscribers, I'll release the first video. The first video will be how to see a trail cam. Alright, the second one will be where do they live. And the third one will be how to film them, guys. Alright. Alright, now before I tell you the number, guys, it's only a very low number. Okay, this should excite you, okay? So over those 2 years, I hadn't found anyone that knew the answer, knew where these guys lived. There is now another person that knows where Yowie Bigfoot, Hairy Man, Sasquatch live, okay? He worked it out, okay? But he's a tracker. He's been a tracker for 30 years. He tracked Yowies back to where they live, okay? He doesn't know what I know, the reason why they're in that area, but he does know the area, okay? So it's not just me saying it, it's another guy, okay? I didn't go out tracking like this guy. He's got those skills. He's done that from a kid. I have the skills that I was able to see a pattern forming, okay? And worked it out, okay? Alright, so before we ask for this a little amount of subscribers, okay, before I tell you how many we need, I just wanted to let you that. Alright, so the amount that we're asking for is 100,000 subscribers. Oh my god, 100,000. Oh, listen here, is all complaining about it. Don't complain, just share the video, guys. The sooner you share it, the sooner you'll have your answers. It costs nothing. It can't be that hard, guys. Share it on all the groups, Facebook groups that you belong to, Instagram, whatever. Share it on all the pages so this guy knows where Yowies are. Once he reaches 100,000 subscribers, he's going to tell everyone. How hard can it be? Everyone wants to know the answers. People have been doing this for 35 years. They haven't got a clue. Some people have been doing it for 50. They still don't know. They got no answers. They don't know where Yowies live. They don't know how they see trail cams. And they wouldn't have a clue how to film one, because if they did, they would have filmed one already. Alright, think about it, guys. Start sharing it. Stop complaining. Just share it. Alright, so it's so easy, man. We need it to go viral. Once it goes viral, like I said, I'll make the video. Okay, so, and I'm telling you now, none of this is rocket science, guys. Okay, this is the sort of stuff you're gonna say, oh, why didn't I think of that? Well, you didn't. I did. Okay. Alright, so if you got any questions, ask away. The ones that I've been bombarded with before, because I released a video like this once before and I copped heaps about it, was why don't you do it yourself? Well, the thing is, the world's changed and I don't have money. Otherwise, I would have already done it. I'd already have footage of one. Simple. And the other one was, why so many subscribers? Well, it's just a fair amount of number. It's just the number that I come up with. How I come up with this number is I believe there would be roughly 100,000 people out there looking for Yowie Bigfoot Sasquatch, okay? Around the world. So if everybody gets this information at the same time, just so we get 100,000 subscribers and they're all people that are looking for Yowies and Bigfoots, when I release that first video of where they are, there'll be 100,000 people that'll watch the video. And they'll all go, I'm going to get a Yowie. I'm going to be the first person to get a Yowie or a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch, okay? Everyone will start off on the same playing field. No one's going to be weeks ahead of the next person because, you know, I don't get many people in my group. So just say only 10 people in my group knew about it and they went out and got a Yowie. It wouldn't be fair to the other 990,990, would it? 99,990. So we need everyone to see it. That's why I come up with this amount. Okay, guys? Alright, so now listen, don't be that guy, right? I know who you are and you're already saying BS. Don't be that guy. It's not BS. Okay, like I said, there's already someone else that knows. Right? And he's a very respected tracker. He's been doing it all his life from a kid. Right? He's the first person I couldn't believe that someone else knew. But we both come to our worked it out differently. He done his by being in the bush, feet on the ground. I didn't. Mine just come from that many sightings and a bit of luck. Alright, so don't be that guy that says BS, okay? Be happy. Be positive. Alright guys, happy searching wherever you are around the world, guys. Thanks guys, Yowie Chaser.